Kaizer Chiefs have made a big decision, and it's something that we obviously have talked about, but now we're going to talk about it even more because they've given their own reasons for making this decision. And we're also going to talk about the striker situation, and there is a new discussion that is going around, which is called Let's Look Back and Look at Our Regrets. And we're going to discuss whether this new discussion is actually valid or not. Hello and welcome to Khosi Nation Fan TV. I am Pelo, I am your host, and this is where fans meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs. Khosi Football Club. Boo, 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 boo. We reached 20,000 subscribers. It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. I am not a very expressive person, but I am so happy, guys. Thank you to each and every one of you who has subscribed to the channel. You know, these things they make me very happy. I'm just gonna take this moment to say thank you to everyone. Thank you to all of you guys who are members of this channel. You keep me going, honestly, because yes, the views, I get the views, good amount of views. A lot of people view these videos, but it's also as important for me to see subscribers and more subscribers, because it lets me know that, oh, okay, people actually like the content and they want to be part of the community. So I'm grateful to all of you for subscribing. I'm grateful for the comments, for everything that you just do. So thank you very much. Yeah, thank you so much. Now let's talk about the big decision that Kaizer Chiefs have made, which is to keep Calvin Johnson as the head coach until the end of the season. Well, we've already kind of discussed this. Remember when we said, or when Kaizer Chiefs Senior came out and said that, oh no, Calvin Johnson, or the new coach of Kaizer Chiefs, will only come in to start with the team in the preseason. Now, this decision kind of changes and adjusts that a bit, because they had a meeting and then they brought on Calvin Johnson. This is according to Latuma. I trust them this time for some reason, because the story correlates with something that we already know. And they sat him down and they said, listen, Calvin, listen, Matala, we're keeping you until the end of the season, and we don't want you to be distracted by the reports, the things that you hear on YouTube channels. Said a YouTuber himself. Anyways, don't listen to anything that is being said, because we want to keep you. And there are two reasons for this. And the first one, they say it's the fact that they do not want to make two changes in the squad in one season. That is, they've already changed the coach by firing or removing Unsegi from his position, and now doing that thing again with Johnson would kind of cause a lot of havoc. Actually, this will not be a second change, it would be a third one, because preseason, like the very beginning, Zwan was still the coach, but then Nabi, were looking for Nabi, and then the next thing, Tseg was appointed, and then if we changed again and brought on, and then we brought Johnson now, and now they were not going to do the third change. So that's where they are at. They basically are trying to make the team stable. And yes, footballing wise, it does make sense, but I don't think it ends there. This is Kaizer Chiefs. This is the brand. This is Jessica Mtaung. I think it also doesn't serve as a good image for the brand, for them. That's what they were thinking. That it doesn't serve as a good image for the brand if they are changing coaches a lot of times, because the Vodacoms, they want to attach a video with Calvin Johnson, and now if they have to change from Johnson to Pitts, or from Pitts or to Malisela, you know, so they are trying. Velo, you know, we know this with Kaizer Chiefs, that they do not usually fire coaches mid-season. They usually wait out until April, May, so that the other coach comes in and prepares for the following season. So it's the same thing. But the second thing, which is kind of, different about it. The second thing is this. They are saying that because the current performances have been great. And yes, we know Chiefs, the first game that Johnson coached, if I still remember correctly, was against Arrows. And the weather conditions were not permitting. We played good football and then made mistakes, and then we then just disappeared in the game at some point, but then we played well, blah, blah, blah. We ended up losing the game 2-1, but it wasn't a train smash, right? It wasn't a big deal. We played against Cape Town City, Cape Town Spurs. We won that game 3-2. Was not convincing also. Then we played Pirates. We lost. Don't even get me started. And then the next game we played against Swallows, which we won 1-0. And then the last game that we played was against Polokwane City again. So out of 5 games that Johnson has coached, he's actually won 3 and lost against Pirates and also lost against Arrows. So they look at that as a 60% win rate. So yeah, good for him. And obviously giving him more time, they're expecting him to do much better, because yes, I will not deny the fact that there's been some positive changes since he came on, but we also said the same thing when Segi, well, I did. There were some positive changes. It's just that he did not do everything properly, because if he did, he wouldn't have been fired. Anyways, that's the case right now. They want to keep him because they think he's performing well. They think there's improvement in the team. My question to you is, given that we see, let's just say Kevin Johnson ends up finishing in the top 3, right? And he doesn't win the Nedbank Cup. Would you take that as a good and successful season? Or let me phrase this question and change it and say, what would you consider success for Johnson to become the head coach? So he's now taking over until the end of the year. What would you consider to be success in order for him to stay long term? Would it be winning the Telkom knockout? Not the Telkom knockout. Why do I keep on saying Telkom knockout? Would it be winning the Nedbank Cup, the FA Cup, qualifying us for the CAF Confederations Cup, and maybe finishing 3rd in the league or 2nd in the league? What does success look like to you with Kevin Johnson? Do let me know down on the comment section. And while we're at it, we're talking about 20,000 subscribers. Why have you not subscribed? Come on, let's do this. Let's just do this. Let's continue clicking and subscribing. Anyways, now there's been a lot of talk about Kaizer Chiefs. There always is, right? So now they are saying that Chiefs were emotional by letting Caleb go. People are saying that Caleb is a better striker than Ranga and is also a better striker than Gonzalez. What are your thoughts? Did Kaizer Chiefs make a mistake by actually releasing Caleb Bimenyimana? Because people are looking at what happened last year and they're saying, oh, Caleb had 8 goals. And then they are not counting. This is me. This is my opinion, not me enforcing it on you. You can have your own opinion. So for me, I look at Kaizer Chiefs, how many penalties they got last season. Why they got those penalties? It's because of how the team was playing, right? And because of that, we're able to get those penalties. This season, we're not playing or getting the ball into dangerous areas such that we get fouled and then get penalties. As such, Uranga does not get an opportunity to score as many penalties as Caleb. Because if you look at the crosses, if you look at the chances that Caleb missed when the ball was with him, then all of a sudden, without the penalties, take Caleb and play him in this season. Personally, I think he would just be as bad as Ranga and Chivaviro have been this season, because think about it. These ones have few chances to even miss. Caleb had a lot of chances, he missed them. It's just that we got penalties and he scored those penalties. And then since we're creating many goals in any case, then was able to score against Arrows, then was able to also score against Moroka Swallows. So me personally, I don't get why people are saying Caleb is better, because we're playing a different kind of football this season than we were. But that's me. What do you think? Do let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Was Caleb better than Ranga? Let me know in my comments. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, remember, equals Alpelumoya.